Hello everybody, I'm here with Miss Sophie and we are going to be reading Tissue Please by Lisa Kopelke. I'm probably saying that so wrong. But anyway, we are going to read this one. It's a new one, I haven't heard of it. Frog and his friends did everything together. At recess, they played hopscotch and jump rope together. In class, they sat at the same table and studied together. And when they had runny noses, they sniffled and sniffled together. Sniffle, they announced as they wiped their noses on their arms. Ahem, Mr. Sage replied. After school, Frog and his friends rode their bikes to dance class together. They were practicing for their recital. Frog loved his ballet class. Lately, he had a terrible time concentrating. He still had a runny nose, which made it difficult to dance. Snorkel, Frog rang out. When his friends heard him, they remembered their noses were runny too. Soon the whole class was one huge chorus of sniffles and sniffles as they wiped their noses on their arms. Miss Tutu was so disgusted, all she could say was, yuck. At home, Frog was enjoying his dinner, potato bug soup with fish crackers. He was in the middle of a big slurp when he realized he needed to sniffle. Snurf, Frog started. That's not polite at the dinner table, interrupted his father. Frog's mother leaped out of the room and came back with a tissue box. Please use this instead, she had suggested. Frog blew his nose into the tissue and was amazed at how well it worked. His nose felt great. And here is an extra to keep in your pocket, added his mother. Just in case. It was the day of the big dance recital. Frog and his friends jumped across the stage into place. The crowd oohed as the curtains rose. In the middle of his grand pile, Frog's in his grand finale. I can't even talk. In the middle of his grand finale, Frog's nose began to run again, so he sniffled. It didn't work. Frog was getting ready for a gigantic sniffle when he noticed his teacher watching from stage. Frog suddenly remembered the tissue. Frog quickly hopped over and took a tissue out of the box on the piano and hopped back into place. He blew his nose and finished his finale in one grand move, waving the tissue high above his head. Frog's friends were inspired. They each crowded across the stage, grabbing tissues mid-twirl. Mimph. They blew in a loud sympathy. Then, one by one, they waved their tissues over their heads, danced over, and flung them into the trash. Miss Tutu was so proud, all she could do was say, "Bravo!" The audience was impressed. "Encore!" they yelled. And from that day on, the dance of the tissue box fairies was the big finale of every recital. The end. So if you have the sniffles, get a tissue. We hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a cute little story, and we'll have another book for you soon. Thank you.